Hello guys and welcome back. We're here with game 2 between Balrogs and Lava as we get right into the draft. That game 2. Bowie, you said they weren't going to tilt, so what are you expecting from this draft? If they're playing with their cool heads and you just fix the issues from last draft, what are they to fix?
Well, you first phase Mars, you make sure it's in the offlane. Maybe you ban AM second phase this time, so the game is a little bit easier. But yeah, I mean, I'm okay with what they're doing because, like, I genuinely feel they play better. So as long as they, just don't go too ham, don't like. It definitely felt like they were tired of that game and they just wanted to end it, right? Because that was definitely not the safe play by any means. I think Lava, they're in this very delicate position where they're fighting with Infamous and Hokori for the third, fourth place.
Yep.
So now, as long as they play a little more careful, I don't feel like their draft was to blame. Besides maybe that anti-Mage kind of slipped through. Yeah, let's see what they'll do.
Oh, what a struggle though. They're fighting for third, fourth place because essentially Beast goes with Thunder. They don't drop a single game, except for to each other. They don't have a chance to tie with them, right? No matter how well they play.
That's true. That's true.
That's rough.
Someone would have to take a game out of either Biscos or Thunder, which seems very unlikely, honestly.
At the same time, let's not forget, we don't know how many regions get to go to this major to begin with, so there might be some free slots here.
Yeah, that's such an important topic.
Yep. And this is not insider information, guys. Nobody knows. Like, not even if you ask DSL, they don't know. If you ask Valve, they don't know either. I guarantee you right now.
Yeah, like this whole quarantine thing with China is very recent, right? So yes. I'm pretty sure no one was planning for such a random thing to happen.
I mean, no, they were actually like, so how it's going, because I live near, I know, like it's been in waves, right, of like really harsh quarantines, right? But now this is the harshest quarantine, and the restrictions to travel are particularly the issues. Like, you can still leave for sports events, but you can't guarantee you'll be let back into China, even though you're a citizen. And like, for example, I know that some Chinese players during TI, after TI, they got stranded in Europe for 4 months. So imagine that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they needed like a jet or something, like a private plane. I remember some talks about that. Really tough situation. But I like this Phoenix. I think it's a really good combo with Mars. I feel like Phoenix is underappreciated. Definitely got lots of nerfs, but the new shard is good. Pairs up nicely with Mars. You have like a lot of burst damage, and it's really good versus Tiny if they do play it core.
What do you tell us? I know your favorite hero got picked in the first phase, so can you tell me a bit about how to counter the Tiny?
I mean, this is they play it 4, right? Balrogs, so they're just flexing it.
Are you okay with that though?
It's okay, it's something they're willing to do. And if they're comfortable doing it, it's okay. Well, they're gonna need like a hero to carry them in the lane with it. DP's already banned like these like range offlaners, probably one of them. Cause I mean, so far Phoenix is really good against Tiny, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think you care about Phoenix if you're playing Tiny carry. You probably care about Phoenix plus like another hero, then you start carrying. But we will see soon, because Lava will have to show. It's pretty interesting that Lava was first pick last game and they're first pick again. So I don't know if what team chose what, but I felt like the order of the picks mattered a lot last time because they got this really juicy anti-mage pick right on what was it, 18? Because their second pick.
On Balrogs, you mean?
Yeah, and now like Lava's in the same spot, right? They're gonna have to pick. They're gonna get counterpicked on 2 cores.
10 seconds remaining.
No, I think they changed the order, right?
Yeah, Lava had last pick last game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They last pick Pog. No. I think that is right.
No, it was last pick Void Spirit.
Yeah. You're right.
It's the same thing. It's the same sides and same order.
Sorry.
Yeah,
you're right. Okay.
So one team is just way too confident in their strat, right? I don't know which one it is, but I would say it's probably
like
Lava because like they just first picked Mars again, right? They think that the Sand King was a problem, so they banned the Sand King first phase. I think this opener from Balrogs is a lot weaker than the past one. I think the Hoodwink Sand King is a lot stronger than Hoodwink Tiny.
Yeah, for sure.
I would agree. They do play, like, they actually flex the Tiny in a lot of positions for Balrogs, but they play much more mid than they play 4 and carry, so probably setting up Robozi's hero early, which I don't mind. we obviously score Tiny, but I think mid Tiny cares much less about Phoenix than Carry would. And as Lelis pointed out, like Phoenix by itself, the support doesn't usually become too much of a problem for you. They also took the Shadow Demon out.
Is there the option of running him as the offlane as well for Balrog? Because I know almost that loves it, but I don't remember if they've ever run it that position.
You mean Tiny off?
Yeah, Tiny off. Because in Europe they do this a lot, and I think he's much more successful when you can flex him in the offlane as well.
Doesn't strike me as a Tavo hero. He likes the Boots of Travel heroes. He likes to.
Yeah, that's true.
It is possible though, because they have this Hoodwink, so like it would be an okay lane, I think, but doesn't strike me as like comfort for Tavo at all.
What do you guys think of this Undying, by the way, for Balrogs? This hero has been really rising in popularity, even convincing Duster the hero is worth picking.
It's a strong pick. They see double strength hero, right? They probably think this is the offlane. Okay, they're taking Necro. Alright, so this time they're actually going to put the Mars mid, right? Or maybe the Necro's going to go mid. They're just going to match the Necro to where Tiny's going, because they see that Tiny's core. So they can actually do this. I think this is a lot better, because now they're not like, oh, we already know what's happening, right? And then they can just counterpick. But it is another really good anti-mage game. You can just put the anti-mage against the Necro in lane or the Mars. They don't have any stuns, you can just ban. They don't have a carry, right? They have to pick a carry, so they can't pick this toxic offlaner that deals with anti-mage. They might just pick anti-mage
And
again.
it would be like Mars. I guess Tusk could be a 5, so it's not the worst lane. But Undying, like if it's Mars Tusk, Undying would destroy that lane. So
Yeah,
I don't mind the
Necrophos
anti-mage.
Tusk though. That's not much better either against Undying anti-mage.
I think anti-mage just crushes Necrophos, honestly. Like, especially now if there's low, like you just get Herbo Venom and Necrophos just cries, man.
Yeah, that matchup was really bad for Necro. They just have to just go on the Necro. He'll just die every time they go on him.
Dude, I want to see AM so badly. I really do.
I think Balrogs is thinking there's no way that they're giving this free AM again, and they're like looking at all the options, seeing if they missed anything.
I can also see them just pick a range carry, just pick either Medusa or Luna.
Oh,
They're offlaner.
I was not expecting Brew as well.
It is very strong versus Necro. It's... I guess they just wanted to make sure Tavo gets his hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but it's not like Tavo's pool is particularly limited, right?
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
I think
It would
could be
just
a
get
mistake.
limited, right? They're going to ban 2 more heroes if they don't pick his hero now. And it'll just be a little bit annoying to pick a hero, because no carries are really banned. So we can probably pick anything they want to.
Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Now,
What do you
with
think of
an
the Brew guys
anti-mage.
It's alright. Like, the hero is decent. I wouldn't say it's like an amazing hero. Wow, this hero's so great now that he's been changed, but he just gives you the team fight, which they were lacking a little bit. They only kind of had Tombstone against Phoenix, Egg, and Arena, so they were kind of just matching the team fight, which is a good approach. You can't just play the game with inferior team fight and then you just don't team fight all game. It just feels a little bit sad.
Radiant team banned.
And it's probably also just going to lane with the Hoodwink, so that's a pretty strong lane. Brew Hoodwink.
Are you a little bit worried though about the Brew Phoenix matchup? Like, nothing hits the egg right now? Kind of feels like a free Phoenix game.
It is a free Phoenix game. You are correct on that point. I mean, they didn't want to really address it. Maybe they're gonna do it with their carry. I'm not sure. The Phoenix Mars is also just a really good combo. If you ever pick like a range hero, he can just bulwark the egg, and then it's just really hard to fight into it. I mean, they can also just try to just kite the egg, just walk away from it. It's not the end of the world, it's at the end of the day, it's a Phoenix 5. She might just get bursted by Tiny instantly, or something.
It's Phoenix 4, right? Because I think the Mars Tusk lane is a little sketchy against the 9.
But yeah,
I feel like their 5 is gonna play the Phoenix though. I don't think you can play Tusk. I mean, you can play Tusk 5, but I feel like the 4 Tusk it's just better against, especially against Undying. I think you want to lane the Tusk against the Undying, right? They pick this after they see the Undying.
Okay. They take the Razor out. So anti-mage still a possibility.
10 seconds remaining.
Lava could go. I think they lack
5 seconds
tower
remaining.
damage again on Lava. Both teams actually didn't have a lot. Morphling was a little bit better,
Radiant
but
team
it's not so great. Can they just Terrorblade here?
I don't think you want to Terrorblade into Brew. Sounds a little bit scary.
Yeah,
like
they
the
have so much
perfect,
shield though.
Yeah,
like they want, like,
Brew
a
just
five-
send you flying?
10 seconds.
I mean, he just kills all the illusions. It's just really annoying for Terrorblade. I think they want something. Either want a range hero that can they can double range lane with the Phoenix. Probably like something Medusa or Luna. Medusa's not that amazing against Brew, honestly. She just hot in the air.
Phantom
PA.
Okay.
Yeah. That's another hero that's really good against Brewmaster. Brewmaster's a typically low armor hero, doesn't really buy armor items. And PA is one of the heroes that can actually deal with the Brew ult. You just go on the Brew lanes, just kill them. Because you have so much high... Your Reckless just do way too much damage, right? It's one of the better carries against Brew for sure. But the Undying is not addressed right in the draft. Neither is the Phoenix.
I like the PA because it's also really good versus AM. I still feel like it's a good AM game, but it is, even though they don't have overall last pick, they get a good matchup in case that's something Balrogs goes for. So they might have to actually pick something else.
What would you rather see than Bowie?
I don't mind. I think it's rough. Dusa works well with the heroes they have on Balrogs, but I think it's a tough Dusa game against Mars. Even though it's okay versus PA, there's a lot of percentage damage with the Phoenix and the Necro. So I would like something ranged. Maybe Luna is fine.
I feel like they really need to address this lane. I think if they pick something that's weak in lane, they're gonna get really, really crushed by the Necro Tusk.
That's gonna be Luna. Alright. Good job, Bowie.
Okay.
That's a strong lane, right? Luna plus Undying should be good enough to deal with a... Oh, it's gonna be Mars Tusk.
Yeah, they're just gonna follow the Tiny with the Necro, right? So I think it's a lot better by Lava, like what they did. They didn't auto put the Mars offlane, right? They're flexing it, and they have this counter pick to the Tiny and Tiny's core. So I think it's a lot better for Lava this time, right? They don't have like these matchups like the PA against the Luna. It's not as bad as AM against Morphling. Morphling against AM, right? They don't have these bad matchups, so even if the game goes a little bit late, they're not forced to fight. I feel like last game they were mega forced to fight, and they're like taking these fights because they're just on the clock, right? They just feel like they have to do something. I think this game they can play a lot more chill, and they're probably gonna have an advantage because they have like these core matchups that are just better for them.
Do you agree with that, Bowie?
Yeah, the core matchup is definitely on the side of Lava. I honestly believe it was a mistake from Balrogs to just not get AM 4th pick and ban, PA plus whatever else they think would be a bad matchup. But let's see if, Tavo gets enabled by being able to get that Brewmaster. It doesn't strike me as a great game, but I think his lane's going to be okay. Like, PA actually, I think, gets destroyed. You have attack speeds low on the Brew. Hoodwink has a lot of burst damage. So, I think Tavo has a lot on his shoulders this time.
Okay, we're going to have to see if they're capable of making this work. Balrogs really looking for that 2-0. That'll be the first win and would give him a chance to not be eliminated from the first division. But for that, they have to beat this scary Lava lineup. Will they be able to do that? We'll go to game 2 and find out as we go with our casters, Avo Plus and Rayuur. Thank you, Avo. As we're here with game 2, Rayuur, are you... Yeah, that always gets my call. Are you ready for this game? Do you agree with the panel that this time Lava has an easier lineup to play?
Yeah, 100%. I think they have a stronger fight, they have a stronger lineup, and the matchup from the carry, it's really decisive. They prepare the pick really well. The fact that they pick PA and just make sure, okay, guys, if you guys want to pick anti-mage, okay, we are going to make sure you have a hard life this game. I'm with Lava this game. I agree with the panel.
Prepare for battle.
Let's see if Lava can force a third game of the series. After that last game, I think they really just want an easier game to play. So, I think the lanes might be important here. You think they're gonna run Phoenix with Mars? Yeah, they will. Bowie was. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. Are you a fan of running the Phoenix with the Mars here? Because do you think the Undying destroys the Tusk?
Oh, they're going to kill this PA, maybe? Yeah.
They used the Bushwhack. Oh, nice. With good Cinder Brew placement. Now that Kotaro got caught. Minos has nowhere to run, and Minos will be the first blood. The real question is, who are they going to give it to? It's going to be... Oh,
Okay.
that's trash. That's not good. I thought it was going to be Berna or Tabo, honestly.
It's sad because PA just died, they got the ward. Game just began really good for Balrogs.
If they want to, they could even contest another bounty, but
มี
I
หนั
think
งแดง
they're
เราจะกิ
good.
นหนังส้วงมีหนังส้วงเราจะกินหนังแดง
Oh, wow. I have never heard that voice line before. That's an amazing voice line. Oh, wow. That is so good. I'm pretty sure that's Thai, I want to say. These are the letters, but that's... Wow.
Strange letters.
But, yeah, the Thai alphabet is like... it's an alphabet. It's a much bigger alphabet than ours. I want to say it's Thai, but it's hard to tell. Sucks Yogi. He is going to be fighting Moose, and Moose realizes, yeah, I can't win this, so I'm just going to let him win. I see Yogi did go for an early ring of protection to protect himself from the Tusk, so they're really trying to win this top lane. You think it's possible, Rayuur? Undying Luna versus Mars Tusk? Is that a good lane for Balrogs?
Yeah. Every matchup that you have Luna, the lane is pretty strong by himself. Like the Luna blasting arrow is really strong on the lane, and Undying is just doing Undying stuff. Like, okay guys, here's some decay. I'm going to right click you guys, and if you go for my Luna, I have Tombstone and Soul Rip. I think they can win this lane pretty easily. What Tusk is doing right now, it's good. He's just dragging the wave because he knows that he can't trade hits against Undying, and he wants to make sure that Frank gets his level 2. But Frank is trying to zone Luna out. Okay, seems like Tusk is going to farm the free wave.
This is very interesting. What
Okay.
what just happened there? Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be putting Mars at a disadvantage, though, right? Like Moose will get his levels, but this is gonna make it really difficult for Mars to contest this lane.
Mars is almost level 2. It's okay. That's too much
Okay.
XP, but
He did just lose his career, though. And Frank is deeper and deeper into the jungle he goes. Sexy Yogi thinks, well, I mean, I guess I'll just chase him. Frank, if you want to live in the jungle forever, I'll join you. We can make a tree camp here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sexy Yogi got juked. Zombies are not particularly known for being the smartest people in the universe, and Sexy Yogi just went. It looked like Dawn of the Dead there. Slow, lumbering, easily tricked.
yeah, Undying doing Undying stuff. It's really bored to play against this hero on the lane.
Let's look at the different lane with a really exciting hero, Necrophos, of course, in the mid lane.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's hype, huh? How does a Tiny deal with this matchup? Can a Tiny deal with this matchup?
I think he needs to shove the wave down, like just right click. That's what he's doing, and make sure you have a stick. He can't win this lane. He can't kill Necro either. He just farm, play safe, don't feed, and farm the small camp.
Yep. Okay. So is Rosda just gonna play like a really defensive game until he gets like Blink, and then that's when he comes online, and until then just like farm as much as possible?
Every game you want Blink. Oh, Tusk. Okay.
Yeah, I know every game you want Blink, but I mean like usually Tiny's make some like maybe a play or two, right? They can try to go for a kill in the mid lane, but right now is he just waiting for that Blink to really come online as a hero?
They can kill if Hoodwink just show up on the mid, but he needs the Blink. Like, you have Phoenix, you have PA that can dodge your spells, you have Tusk
Right.
with the Snowball, and if you jump on the Mars, he has Arena. And you can't kill Necro because of the Ghost Shroud. Like, it's hard. Hard game for the Tiny.
Yep. Fair enough. I mean, a lot of counters here. And look at the last lane. It's bottom. They talked about how strong this lane is. Hoodwink plus Broom. We're starting to see it as Kotaro is burning up, but Tabo can't really hit him because of those fire spirits. Tao might even die as the magic wand. A little bit more healing, but the auto attacks from Wu will make sure that Tabo falls. Is this a good lane still for Hoodwink and Brew, or is Phoenix PA strong enough to deal with them? As Hoodwink, what? ZXCA just died.
I think they need to just use the spells at the same time, cast the spell right. like PA doesn't have many resources to survive against this huge magical damage. We did see in the beginning of the lane, so I can't exactly say what happened that they're dying. But overall, it seems like Hoodwink and Brewmaster is a stronger lane, but Lava is just killing it, playing better. And on the mid,
Let's see. I mean, the Dying has managed to push at least Leostar out of the lane, but no potential to kill, of course, so it's just gonna be more space for Robofeta in the end. Rough, honestly.
yeah, Frank is having a hard game on top. 11 CS against 30 on Luna.
Yeah, it's true. The Luna is absolutely dominating. Gonna be able to outfarm the PA. How's the... Oh, Kotaro? He actually does get hit by the bushwhack. They might have a chance, but the acorn shot
the
missed the second
miss.
bounce. Yeah. Acorn shot actually acts like an auto attack, so it can't technically miss. It's dumb, by the way. Very, very dumb. I don't think ZXA should be here, though. There's the bushwhack used. That's going to save him from moves, but only for a second. When the snowball comes in with the tag team, ZXCA, he is going to be... There's going to be no foraging for this squirrel in the winter, as the winters come early and she's been turned into a pelt.
Nice play. Make sure PA gets a kill. And we see that Necro is just destroying the mid lane. Like, he has almost 1k net worth in front of the Tiny. He has 6. Maybe Tiny's going to die here. No,
Yeah.
Toss back.
He does get a little toss back, so Tiny's fine, but Yogi does die in the top lane to Frank solo. However, he does die to secure farm for the Luna, so I guess that's still good, right?
They're trying to
how
hold the
much-
catapult on the mid.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
I want
you can hold the
to
catapult.
ask you, how much, how many glass hits or how much net worth, I guess? Oh, wait. Leo style? Leo? They have a toss still. They fill the tree and Leo will die, actually. Surprised by the bushwhack. That was not something we were expecting to see early. Nice rotation, as you called it, by the Hoodwink, and that guarantees the kill on Necrophos. Well done.
And make sure this Tiny breathes a little bit. Like, it's tough for him. He's losing the tower. He's not having a good time on the mid. I think Hoodwink needs to play around mid. They can kill almost every hero that show up and do something wrong. They're going to kill this Phoenix? No, it's okay.
Oh, nice Icarus dive. He's still the bushwhack. I don't know if she's
Oh.
okay. These bushwhacks have been on point. Woo, struggling. We have the acorn shot, a little bit of a slow avalanche, barely nicking the Phoenix. Throw the tree.
They are so
Phoenix is
deep.
down.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There's no such thing as too deep for Balrogs, except this
the
time
dodge.
Hoodwink might punish. But, yeah, you're right, that dodge is scurry, helping him out. And it seems like they actually won't be able to kill the squirrel either. We have a primal split. They know this about Tabo. Can it trigger the Cinder Brew? It won't be able to. Kotaro is capable of getting out. Bushwhack actually misses. Tabo activates the primal split. Okay, maybe this is a bit too far. Balrogs decide it is indeed, and they're going to back off.
Radiant's top tower.
See that Necro is just hitting the mirror tower? Like, Tiny's running around trying to kill people. He just needs to sit on mid and shove the wave and farm. Oh. Oh, he did not die? What?
He did not die. So Leostal does not get the extra region from that. He actually died a little bit after the Reaper Scythe, but Leostal dies for this. Tombstone's still up, and they can't hit it quickly either. In fact, the Phoenix is being surrounded by zombies. And, oh no, I don't think Wu is in the right position to do this. Avalanche will finish him off. He can't go up to the high ground with that Sunray. Balrogs is taking over this early game, at least in terms of kills. They're getting the right kills, particularly for the Tiny, who's only 300 net worth away from the Necrophos. Did you expect that after seeing this draft?
I think they're just feeding Tiny. Like,
Okay.
when you have these tiny games that you do not have a good lane and top arena.
Oh, okay, the Arena will manage to kill someone. The Luna is really low. Berna does get a loosened beam, but they still have the snowball. Berna at switching to strength threads. Here comes Robofeta. They have the toss on top of this, and Sexy Yogi even joins in. That means Berna survives, even if they don't get the kill. That is huge.
If he had Eclipse there, would be better? Oh, he had 1 point on the cent beam. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, no, he's going for farming Luna, man. This is a carry.
Under attack.
Yeah. This is Perudora. Just hit
Yeah,
creeps.
exactly.
But people
ma-
are just running to Tiny and giving him kills. He tried to chase people, he did not get any kills, then people just start running at him and feed kills. It's excellent for his game.
Dire's top
Yep.
tower
And Tabo, he has been killed down bottom. The bushwhack they'll use, they want to cover ZXCA. There's the acorn shot, not going to be enough damage. It's only level 1 acorn shot, and ZXCA. He sponsored, this kill has been sponsored by Uber Eats. He just comes in, feeds the PA, doing the same thing as the Tiny has been doing.
Tiny almost has dagger. This is huge. He had a terrible lane. Just managed to get 4 kills.
That said, Rayuur, aren't you? I'm a little bit worried about the Brewmaster. He hasn't really had the impact they were expecting in the early, and he's been really nullifying that lane. And now, actually, Roboteta could be in trouble himself. He does use the avalanche in time. Toss. Nope, that's not gonna save him. And it's gonna be Reaper side to kill him off. They even come for the
they
mid
took
lane
the
tower,
tower?
actually, and they see an opportunity to go for the hoodwink. Tower's already gone, so there's no TPs possible. ZXCA running in the trees, toss a magic wand, can survive for a little bit, use the magic wand last second, but unfortunately, Lava knows no fear. It's time for them to counterattack, as in the top lane they go for the same thing. Sexy Yogi in trouble. He does soul rip himself to safety, and in fact, Frank could be himself dying to this tower. There's no points in bulwark yet, but Frank is naturally tanky enough to survive this. He won't get the kill though on Sexy Yogi.
It's really sad when you're playing Mars or just use Arena on someone and just not die. Like, just use Arena, you can fight for the next 60 seconds. Oh, Sexy Yogi.
Actually juking in the trees, breaking some ankles,
Oh.
but that's Stifling Dagger,
Man,
so...
Lothar is everywhere. Like, he was middle,
Yeah.
he just walked stop. He gets another kill. What is going on? Roman
That's his
PA?
real strength, man. That's the real strength of Kotaro. This is where he excels at, right? The aggressive carries, playing early, knowing no fear.
Almost has better Fury. He's really farming.
Yeah, you talked about you're not liking this build, but with how fast this game has gone, I think it's fine, right, for Kotaro to be able to build Battle Fury this early?
Yeah, it's really okay when you have a good lane and you just go for BF. It's not a big deal. The problem is when you do not have a good lane or you have too many greedy heroes on your team. He's playing against Lu now, so he needs Battle Fury, otherwise he can't carry the game.
is under attack.
And he knows he has the better matchup carry, so he just needs to 1 or 2 items, and Luna just got deleted. You wanna
Leo style?
push middle?
Yep. And considering it. Roboteta doesn't
still-
have his blink just yet.
Yeah.
though.
Don't want to go away from the blink.
Should they not have waited for him to get his blink and then make this move?
Yeah, 100%.
Dire's top
Uh,
tower is
It's a
under
mistake
attack.
that people here on the South America commits really often. Like you're like 200, 300 gold for a big item, and you just stand still trying to fight, and you lose the fight because you don't have this item. And they're just chilling right now, just waiting the dagger. That's what they're supposed to do. Then they can move mid and take the tower because they have tombstone. They will have how to fight.
We talk about this concept often if you listen to a lot of casts, the idea of waiting for a big item. But in case you guys don't really get it, or you're maybe new to Dota or whatever, it's just imagine that you have like 2,000 gold in your bank. Your net worth is rising, but you actually have nothing to show for it, right? So that's why there's a massive difference between having the Blink Dagger and literally not having it. Because all the farm that you've had over the past 8 minutes or whatever is essentially useless if you don't wait for that item. And now that they have it though,
PA?
Kotaro, yep, they have a haste, so they should be able to catch him, unless the blur saving them. So they see a TPs, but that avalanche has been missed. Oh no, oh, Balrogs, you're losing the plot, guys. They used the Primal Split, but Sexy Yogi's already dead. The Tombstone in the middle of the arena is not the best choice. ZXCA is fighting against the PA and trying to run away. There's the Supernova stunning 2 of the Brewlings. 1 at least gets away, so Tavo should be able to survive this. Kotaro played this extra aggressively, and Kotaro won't die just yet. ZXCA did get burned ever so slightly, as Tavo does have that still Thunderclap. The counter initiation is here from Balrogs, and they're utilizing the high ground effectively. There's the Eclipse, but the Snowball bringing them back in. Moose is going to tank most of the Eclipse here, as Leostyle does fall to Berna's physical damage. Balrogs did lose the plot a little bit in the beginning of the fight, but managed to recover nicely. Roboteta still can be aggressive here with a Blink Dagger. No Ava, no toss just yet, but now they finally get it. That's going to be an opportunity to kill off Frank, giving it to Tavo as well. And Kotaro just spent a lot of time in this mid lane doing absolutely nothing, even giving an opportunity for Balrogs to push a tower if they want to here.
Yeah, excellent map awareness from Kotaro, just not taking the smoke. But it's what I said. You have a PA going Battle Fury, and then you have a Luna showing up. PA.
That's a huge kill on Kotaro.
Ooh.
Sharpshooter, and bye to Kotaro.
You have like PA with Battle Fury, and you have a BKB on Luna. Okay. XD.
Yeah. That's where what you talked about last game comes in, right? Like the fact that he went Battle Fury early is still fine, but he can't fight for the next what 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, he needs BKB to fight this game. Can't go Desolator this game. If you go Dazzle, he just lose the game. Balrogs is playing really well. They know that they have a better fight, and they know that they are strong. Luna having BKB at 50 minutes, it's really huge. Like, what can Lava do? He just press BKB and he can get the Phoenix Egg. He doesn't care about Spear, doesn't care about the Reaper. Just right click everyone.
Yeah, and PA can not fight them just yet, right? So BKB is gonna give you full invulnerability.
If
Also,
she jumps
Tabo is-
Luna, she's dead.
Did you see this? That was 400 gold away from Axe, dude. That is so fast.
He did not have a good lane, but he managed to farm really well.
Yeah, he's beating the
Hey.
PA, dude.
They are on the really good time in this game. They're going to dive this Mars? Yes, he's dead.
Yep. Ava, Toss, Lucent Beam, and Frank will die. Yeah, I mean, they're giving him the kills, so that's going to be Ags done for Tabo. That's a huge timing. Getting Ags around the level 12 as well for Brewmaster? Oof.
I think they can go high ground if they want.
Middle tower
Like, it's a greedy move, but I think they can do.
is under attack.
Okay.
But I think they're going to reset the map, TP top, push top, get the
Dire's
Ace,
top tower is under attack.
the safest option.
It's time for
They're really
Balrogs to take
strong.
the tower. Dump.
Bottom
They are
tower
so
they are.
strong. Like, Luna is huge. 200 CS. He has... oh my god. Who stole PA items, bro?
Yep. I mean, we were even hyping up how quick this Battle Fury was. He almost had it 12 minutes in, and he finishes at 14, right? 2 minutes
Yeah,
of delays because of those fights.
He just fight on the mid, then he just died on the jungle.
Tusk will tank this gank here for Leo style. Yep. He's gonna die here. It's just a matter of time. The snowball, you know, at least wasting more time for moves. Do you think that PA's playstyle wasn't cohesive with his build? Like, you think he should have farmed more if he was going for Battle Fury?
Yeah, definitely. But it's the problem of this meta. You need to join the game. Like,
Right.
we see that Luna just... Oh, Luna bottom? Oh, just solo kill Frank.
What happened there? Oh, Frank went for the... No, what happened there?
She has a ward, then she sells Frank, BKB, Eclipse, he's dead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's a huge kill now. They even have the option to maybe Roche, who kind of sees
They're
this
just
idea.
preparing the rush. They're just sitting down, just waiting Luna to go rush. The problem is they have too many wards on bottom. I think they don't want to leave the area.
Wu does not see anyone just yet, but he is covering this Roche, as he can always Icarus dive away. He is also going to cover for any smokes. They're actually going to take over the enemy triangle already.
The game is
Smoke
so
from
sad for Kotaro. He just TP to farm the triangle. He can farm.
Radiant are scanning.
Yep. Because he knows where they are.
Farm,
Yeah, that's a good
he-
scan.
He can't go bottom. Top is too dangerous. Sad when you're playing carry and the games like this. Have no option. Luna is just
Middle tower is under
destroying on the farm. He's going for Scotty. I like Butterfly this game. Luna.
Is that because of... Ah, yeah, PA is not a good MKB builder, right? So would you build like Butterfly relatively early?
Yeah, I think Butterfly is good. Butterfly Satanic this game. Or Satanic Butterfly, doesn't matter. I think
Would
it's
you go with
going
Butterfly now as opposed to Scotty?
Yeah, I think I would go for Butterfly this game. Or Satanic Butterfly. Like, he just stomping, you get Aegis Butterfly, the game is over. Then Farmer Satanic, you just go Tron.
Yep.
Radiant's
Do,
top tower
do you think
has
that
fallen.
what do you think the Scotty is for here? Is it just to deal with the Necrophos or the healing
Maybe
of the Phoenix?
he just want to guarantee that if he got focus on the first life of the Aegis,
Radiant's top
they're
tower
going to
is
have a
under
problem
attack.
to beat the second life because you have
Right.
too many HP and too many stats with the BKB. If he go for butterfly, he would have like 1.7k HP maybe 1.8k. Scotty makes him to be really tanky.
The Roche is gonna fall here to Balrogs. By the way, I love when these teams make these moves. When you have so much, so much of a lead, right? It's easier to take the tier 1 in the offlane, and then they can do that, secure the Roche and the triangle at the same time. And this is so oppressive to Lava. This is actually the same move that stopped Beast Ghost in game 1 for Balrogs. And Frank, he is gonna die here because he is desperately trying to create space. He has to, cut lanes. There's really nothing else to do.
And they knew they were Russian, and every time you knew that the teams Russian need to just push the lanes, desperate, and cut waves if you can. But on this high level of Dota, people know what you're going to do. They just anticipate these Mars. Now I think the map is going to close to Lava. Like, they just lose the Russian. Luna is huge. He's going to kill Phoenix.
Lose a bit?
Oh!
Went off the map. And Luna does
Yeah.
not have vision of that.
Dire's bottom tower is
Triumphant
under
squawk indeed.
Beat a game. Pause is allowed, XD.
Okay,
They're going to fight on the mid.
Yeah, you could be in trouble. Never mind. Bushwhack will save him. Nope,
Oh,
the
the
arena
arena?
comes in. There's a spear. They use the Bushwhack though, and the Pummel split.
Oh, he survived.
Everything here to try to counter initiate. They have lost a Tiny, but they still have an option here for Balrogs. They have a second split anyway. As they send the Necrophos flying, they're concentrating on the Mars. Hard hero to kill. Perhaps the PA is easier, but the PA also has mobility. Finally comes
Here
the
comes
Luna. Oh
Luna.
no, Leo style, you better run. The Brewlings are controlling Frank. Frank gets a beautiful spear, and that saves him from the Thunderclap. That means no more damage for Frank. Instead, it's going to be Leo style who might fall, but the Eclipse won't hit him when he's out of vision. Honestly, well disengaged there by Lava, actually. And even especially well played by Frank, who even cuts a lane.
Yeah, they're trying to buy time.
Yep.
They have the BKB, but they need to wait the Aegis to go out. If they fight with the Aegis, I don't think they can win the fight. Like, they managed to kill Tiny on the mid, the jump.
They have killed the Undying. They want to go for the Phoenix as well. Mars is creating some space. Tiny does manage to find the Mars in the toss. He'll finish him off. But here's a Supernova used. Luna's
Oh
forced to
my
BKB
God.
TP, but there's a Water Sponge the whole time. Berna at least trying to kill the egg, and he will succeed. That's going to be his first life going. Pummel split, trying to cover him. Kotaro already used his BKB. We might come into a second life with a bit more strength. The Berna alone. The help from Tabo's not enough. Tabo decides to retreat. You're on your own, he says. But Tabo, this retreat was a little bit too late. And poor Tabo is going to be the second victim of this engagement. Unless Roboteta, he's buying his time. He does have the Blink Dagger. He could always burst someone up, and it's going to be the Tusk apparently he chooses to go for. As Tabo tanks the rest of the gang, Tabo seems to just die your Stifling Dagger. Moose has been killed by Roboteta, but that's not really worth it. ZXCA in the middle of the fight is going to be a bit too weak. Moose buying back just to kill off a squirrel. The sharpshooter will be used. At least ZXCA will get a little bit of more space, but Moose will chase him to his death. In addition to the poor Tiny, who falls. Balrogs just threw everything at Lava and really lost the plot there. That was not good, unfortunately.
Really huge mistake from Balrogs.
Yes.
They just took the Aegis, and Tiny and Hoodwink was bottom, tried to deal with Mars, and Luna was really aggressive on the map, on the triangle. They're like, okay guys, they don't have Tiny, they don't have Hoodwink, let's just engage this Luna. And Luna just TP in the middle of everyone, got cancelled by Tusk. And, wow, big throw by Balrogs. Now PA is on the game. This is a problem. Now you have damage to kill Luna, and
Yeah.
Luna doesn't have Scotty, and he goes for Manta. What?
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
in terms, you said that Butterfly was your favorite item, but then Scotty was okay as well. What do you think of Manta? What does that rank in your items?
I mean, I think he went Manta to dispel the Vassal and other stuff, but man,
The
just
spirits,
go
yeah.
Satanic. Just go Satanic. Please. What is this? Manta 24 minutes in. They need to win the next fight. The next fight is really important for Balrogs to to get the game again, the control of the game. We're going to see Necro.
Necro,
good
have a
jump.
toss. Yeah, they caught him. And the Bushwhack as well. Eclipse
Use everything.
committed everything. Look, man, I get it, right? How much do you hate Necro as a hero? You just have to throw the kitchen sink at the hero.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now at least they take a tier 2 as well.
Dire's
They already took the tier 2 bottom, so it's not like this is as important, but, you know, still a lot of map space.
Radiant's middle
Phoenix
tower
is cutting the wave. I think they need to force Lava to come to the base. You have Luna. Just
are fortified.
force him to go back.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Phoenix. Okay, Wu is capable of making it out. Oh no. Oh no, Wu,
no.
why did you go close to the trees? The master of the trees is ZXCA, and that's gonna be punished promptly. Moose is also cutting lanes. I think they're also trying to catch him, trying to at least kill off all these stragglers. ZXCA does have a bushwhack, and once again, he guessed exactly where Moose was, but the bushwhack is a bit late. That projectile is super slow.
Balrogs need to force pick a fight as 5. The problem is if Phoenix use the supernova, they don't have much stuff to commit and kill the Ag. You have Luna, obviously, who hit the Ags,
Yep.
but I mean, you need to pop Madness, and PA is going to right-clicking you on the fight. I don't think that's the best scenario. They need
What
to
if the
kill
Brew
Phoenix to fight.
sends... What if the Brew sends the PA flying? Then they have a chance and they concentrate on the egg first?
Yeah, but I mean, if they open the egg with the arena, PA is going to jump with BKB 100%. It's no way that
Okay.
she got scout without using BKB.
Okay.
There's a DD on top. Okay, Luna's going Satanic.
There we go. So double the spell. No chances of being hit by that vessel now. Oh, maybe actually he went for Manta style because he wanted the spell, but he had already half committed to the Scotty because he had the ultimate orb, right? That might have been why he decided to go for that as opposed to the full Satanic.
Yeah. I think when you're just outstanding on the farm in these games as Luna, you just go for Satanic Butterfly, the game is over. Like, it's the most broken build ever. You just skip these items. You skip Scotty, just, man, get Satanic Butterfly, the game's over.
Now we have Satanic Manta style, okay. So, you know, half of it is there. We'll see if Butterfly is the next item. Let's take the final tier 2. Balrog's really putting a lot of pressure into the enemy triangle. Do you like this? Is this the kind of things that you would like to see from an aggressive team?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They need, I really think they need to force Lava to come back and defend the base. Then they reset the map. Like, they keep
Okay.
cutting waves and sit on the triangle. I think they're doing a good job sitting there. They smoke to try to get someone on the jungle. I don't think that's the best play. Like, just sit there, take the tower, force them to go back and stay on the base, and then you do the smoke.
Dire
But it's too obviously, no one is hitting top.
Radiant's top tower.
And Lava just smoke. They wanna fight on the high ground. Oh,
Yeah, but
both
Balrog
teams
has
have
the
no
high ground
ward.
superiority. Okay, Sexy Yogi discovered this, and Sexy Yogi will be the one to tank the Mars gank. That's not bad for them as Tiny jumps in. Beautiful avalanche onto 4. Kotaro could be in trouble. He activates BKB, but only to run away. The Phoenix has been stunned. There's no egg for the fight. Kotaro at least is capable of TPing back home. But you're gonna lose the mid laner. Leo Style doesn't have this option. No BKB for this guy. And Mars is also in trouble in the back lines. He couldn't kill the Undying here. Here come all the Bruling squad. But he is gonna be able to blink back to safety. We're good. 3 lost though for Lava. Good fight for Balrogs.
Now we see the high ground advantage. Balrogs was on the high ground. They just used the tombstone, had vision on everyone. I don't know how PA took so much damage. Like, she just went like to half HP. I don't know what happened. Then he pops BKB and it's like, okay guys, I'm leaving.
I mean, one of the issues in the fight, right, was that Mars smoke broke, and he thought, oh, they all must be in the high ground, and he blinks in the high ground, and it's only Undying.
And he used
right?
arena, yeah.
That feels bad. That feels really bad, and it's not really his fault, right? He just doesn't have vision. But that's now no arena for this fight. 30 seconds until that happens. Berna is like, thank you, towers for free. I'll take him.
Radiant's middle tower
Supernova is available, but I don't think Balrogs is too concerned about that too much because his best is going to be defensive. And the Rex will fall.
Radiant's middle
If they spear back Luna, I think they can kill Luna with Spear back. Spear back,
Radiant's middle barracks
Rip aside, PA jumping with the Phoenix, they can kill Luna. Needs to be really
Just-
fast though.
Isn't spear back really difficult though to do?
Radiant are scared.
Like at pro level play when you're losing?
On this kind of situations, if you
Yeah.
miss, you can lose the game.
Exactly. I feel like it's tough because spear has a pretty big wind up, right? It's not like
Dire's top tower
it's not
is
immediate
under
at all.
attack.
It's not like skewer, which is faster.
Yeah. They just smoked the jungle. You want to
Yeah,
sit
but
there
Pierre-
on the high ground?
Oh, Pierre reveals herself because she can always have blur, so it doesn't reveal the smoke. And Balrogs will keep close to their triangle. Roche is up.
Dire's
Who has better
middle
Roche
tower
teamfight?
is under attack.
Definitely lava because they have the egg.
Yep.
The egg is really strong on rush fights in the arena. I mean, you have
So-
Tombstone, you have Primal Split, but man, Phoenix Egg on the Russian, it's like GG.
Do you
Okay,
think that
another smoke from lava?
if you're Balrogs, are you just waiting for like a fight to be able to take this Roche? Like you're only gonna try to get a pick off or something, and then you finally go Roche?
I would not go for the high ground like we are doing right now without vision.
Oh, that's crazy. Tombstone has already been dropped though, so at least they forced that only for Moose. Could be worse. Sharpshooter does give vision. Lava is on the chase here. But the arena this time is pretty good. It catches from Bofeta. He thought the BKB available, but no time to use it. Reaper Sight burst him down. And Berna is on the run. Already activating Eclipse. She has the BKB, but what is that BKB gonna do against the PA, against the egg? Berna can only run away. The Bruise trying to give him some space, and Berna farming in the middle of the fight to try to get some healing up the Satanic. It's not gonna be sufficient. Berna is gonna be bursted down. Dabo now trying to play off his bushwhack, but there's only two heroes. They lack the damage. The second Primal Split, but Primal Split is not particularly known for dealing humongous amounts of damage. Dabo's gonna be forced to retreat once again. He's down to one Bruling, and this is gonna be a team wipe for Lava plus a free Roche.
Another high ground decision play. Lava had the high ground, they just won the fight. A matter of time now, I think. They almost has Satanic. Luna doesn't have how to deal with PA. I mean, she's going for MKB, but that's it. I think now just push the lanes and get Balrogs inside the base. The fact that they just smoke and turn around and just leave the position that they have, it's weird.
It was. It was, though. I think if they just held the triangle, they would probably been much better, right?
Yeah.
When you're in a team, what leads to those plays where what happens that makes you think, oh, we should probably go chase, we can take advantage of this?
Dire's bottom
Most of the time, you get anxious, like, you want to do something. You feel like, okay, guys, I'm ready, I want to do something, I'm not farming, I can't do this and that because they're going to TP and try to kill me. So let's do something. And someone just get too anxious and do these calls, in my opinion. I think
is under
it's what
attack.
happens the most. But you need to be patient. Dota is a game that rewards the patience. If they just sit down and just wait, it could be better.
Yeah. Dota is a game with a lot of ADHD players, which is why it's so difficult to have that patience. I am one of them. I understand that. So I would never be patient. That would totally chase. I completely get that.
You need to be patient, bro. You need to wait. You need to see what's going on. You need to hold.
Who's that
one team
person that it gives you patience, by the way, in a team? Is it usually the captain, or how does it work usually?
The captain's like, okay, guys, when everyone's talking too much and everyone wants to do something, the captain's like, we are going to do this. Dot.
Right.
And everyone's like, okay, we gotta hear the captain.
Dire's bottom tower
But I don't think we have too much captains here on South America like that has that respect. I mean,
Sure.
says and everyone commits. You just need to be patient and wait. One team that do this really well, it's Team Spirit. Like they win TI. Just there were times on the game that they just stand in the jungle. They're like, okay, guys, we're going to stand here and wait. and just work it out 100% of the times.
Mhm.
And they are a team that knows this. They know this, and they do this really well.
I did want to ask you, because I know for Peru, the respective quote-unquote captains, or these people, would be probably Papita, Stinger, Wu, actually. Those were the three people that you would probably have, the most commanding ones. Maybe Matthew as well. Which one is the one for Brazil? I actually wouldn't know. Who's the captain you think would be able to say those statements and everyone would respect?
A couple of years ago, we have C14 Cat.
Oh,
but
wow,
nowadays,
it's true. Good
Yeah.
times. 4K
But
captain.
nowadays we have, from my past team Territus, we have the Flash that we respect him a lot on the game, and we have Kajota from Team Wolf that was acting as a captain too.
Love that.
And you have no,
Kajota.
and,
That's a great way.
and you have Noagis from IPU King of Kings.
Okay.
I think when he says something there on the team, everyone's like, okay, let's shut down and just hear the cap.
Minnie's in the chat. Can you confirm, Minnie? Do you shut up or do you keep talking when Dwaja speaks? Do you respect him, Minnie? Is there anyone that's like regarded among all the teams? Because like if I mention Papita to any Peruvian player, they mostly respect Papita. You know, like everyone respects him, even if they're not on the team with him. Is there anyone that's like regarded as like the top tier there, or is it more individually per team?
Wait, there's a fight going on.
Yeah. We'll talk about this in a second because PA is like, let's test high ground again. It worked the last time. Oh no, the high ground's so scary. He's been broken. There's the Mars saving him though, Mars. Once again, the arena's clutch here. This time Balrogs was patient and it worked out in their favor. Another bushwhack. That was so close, that bushwhack. ZXCA. Unfortunately, our projectile is so slow.
Just
They push out
baited
the
the
lanes.
spells. They did not use the BKB.
Yep. No big spells got used by Balrogs either, right? Well, Tombstone. No, yeah, Tombstone. Yeah, that's big.
The Tombstone's a big deal to fight. Like having Tavo has refresher. It's okay to use the prime and split. Both teams are really taking care of what they are doing. Like
Yep.
they don't want to throw the game. They want to be patient.
I mean, it's normal, right? You just had two massive throws, one last game as well. I feel like everyone's really cautious right now.
It seems like everyone's going to chill because egg is going to expire. But
This is a good
about
moment
the
to smoke,
captain, about the captain stuff,
Yeah.
it depends on the team. Like, if you're playing on a team that the players do not respect you, they're not going to hear you. They need to respect you. Like, they need to watch you and like, okay, we need to respect this guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's saying.
That's the problem
Tiny?
with some coaches as well. Yep, he goes in.
Oh, the jump.
They're gonna kill Wu before he activates his egg, but that's not gonna be an opportunity. In fact, Roboceta's the one to fall. Goodbye to the Tiny. The tombstone in the middle of the arena is gonna be promptly destroyed, and Tavo can only but delay this fight. They just lost Roboceta once again. At least the Aegis is gone, so exchange of Roboceta for the Aegis, you could argue, but that was not good for Balrogs. Why does Tiny go in without BKB, by the way? It's still 9 seconds, man. I can't believe it.
I don't know. They went again on the high ground without vision. Second time they do this. Just jumping randomly on the high ground. Every fight on the high ground is excellent for Lava because of the egg. Balrogs need to be careful.
Is that why he's Roboceta's trying so hard to kill Wu? Because they just need to get rid of the Phoenix before he eggs?
Yeah, if they kill Phoenix before the fight, they can win the fight. If Phoenix pop the egg, it's going to be a problem because you have Mars protecting the egg with the arena, and they don't have how to deal with eggs, like you guys said on the panel at the beginning of the game. Oh. Ludwig is dead.
Ludwig is dead. As I said, Balrog is a team with too much cholesterol. They can't really deal with eggs right now, which means the lava. Right? if they get a fight off with the Phoenix, sorry. If they get a fight off with the Phoenix and Mars, it's over for them.
I'm doing my best here, bro. Sorry. I'm trying my best. It could be better, I know, but I'm really doing my best here.
Do you think?
The egg. Okay.
No, I think you're fine, man. I'm not making fun of you. It's correct. I was just making a joke. I wasn't making fun of you at all. It was a joke on the spell.
Okay.
No, don't worry, Rayuur. You're doing a great job. We all love you. But I do want to question you. Why is Roltheta not fully committing to these fights? Like, is he really trying to maximize that BKB usage? Because it's been two times already that the team fight starts and he gets hit by Reaper Scythe and the BKB is not on, right?
I think it doesn't matter if he uses BKB. Like, he just melt him down.
Oh, okay, okay.
The problem with these games, when you're playing as a Tiny, when you're playing Tiny against Phoenix especially, is that if you jump, you're dead. Most of the time. You don't have resources to live. You have BKB, but, I mean, you're too slow. And you want to always be jumping on people on the fight, and Phoenix Egg, just make sure you don't do this. They need to commit all win to kill the Phoenix before the fight starts. I don't know how they are going to do this. Maybe Avalanche Toss with Sharpshooter from Hoodwink. Need to be really fast with this combo.
Yeah, I mean, the Sharpshooter, the difficulty is that I think Lava has realized that's part of the combo, right? And they've always blocking the Phoenix. Mars is tanking those Sharpshooters, Moose as well. Just, you have such big, beefy dudes that can just easily tank it. It's difficult for Balrogs to get the right objective. Roltheta, you show, you die. Right, you just told you, man. Are you not listening to the cast? Be careful, Roltheta.
Careful, my friend.
I'm not used to seeing these games for SA, though, I'll tell you that. Usually the games are much more active. This patience is refreshing.
I mean, Lava doesn't want to commit a mistake from the last game. And Balrogs know that they can win the fights, but they need the perfect situation. They need to kill Phoenix before the fight, and I think Lava knows this. They are just protecting the Phoenix. Both teams are taking care. And they know that PA can die now because Luna has MKB and Daedalus.
Yep. And with a smoke, that's exactly what we're going to try to do. Look at Sexy Yogi. He's going to be the tank in that smoke, hoping that he can reveal some vision of the enemy.
And they're the one high ground.
Yes, they are. And meanwhile, Lava's like, guys, they're 100% here. They're 100% to the triangle.
Just sit down the ward. Yeah, that's it. Good job, guys. Basic Dota.
Something that Chris told me a while ago, Chris Luck from Beast Coast, he told me sometimes in Dota you try to be really unpredictable and everything, but you just have to play the basic plays because even the predictable plays are the right plays, right?
Yeah.
I think this is the kind of case for Balrogs right now.
Oh, you're closer.
Little by little.
In.
I don't know if Tusk is the right target. Oh, he tries to toss him back. But Roltheta got caught once again. Reaper side Roltheta. BKB this time. But he's dead. PA just burst him. Eclipse in the middle of the fight, but there's 2 arenas used. The refresher's too strong. Nobody can get inside here. Tavo no longer can match his team fight brought by the Mars. Berna got destroyed in a matter of seconds. Scotaro makes quick work of the Hoodwink. Only Tavo will live, and he's not even... It's just okay, whatever.
The rush is up. We see again for the 3rd time the high ground advantage going on.
Quick BKB on Moose though. I saved him for the toss back.
Yeah, excellent play by Moose. Really fast. Someone just forced him out of the toss. It was going to be tossed back. And I don't know what happened, but Luna got like 5 seconds stun. He just right-click Luna. Oh, was it Absol? He got spear into the Basher into the Absol. Okay.
Yeah.
Luna's have buy, just go high ground, guys. No worries. Oh, you have Eggs on PA. That's nice. I really like Eggs on this hero. Makes the hero 100% broken. More than he is.
I agree. I think the Axe is very strong, and the Shard is also ridiculous. Makes the game really difficult for Balrogs. The Tombstone is going to be a bit of a nuisance, but they're like, guys, there's more towers. Let's just move lanes. Easy. And Kotaro still has the Aegis left. I don't really know how you kill them anymore. Lelis is gonna be
You
so
need-
happy on the panel though by seeing this tiny fail. He's gonna have a field day today.
We used to talk a lot about Dota, and he doesn't like the Tiny when you just open the draft with Tiny. It's a trash.
Oh, he said that even
I-
before? Even before
Yeah,
you... Oh, wow.
I agree with him. Oh, the jump.
Yeah. Minos, he does jump forward. They find Frank, and Frank's dead. Okay, quick one. Snowball used. Sexy Yogi still chasing. They have a tombstone. They have an opportunity now as well.
Ooh,
Spotato's been
great.
stunned. Berna is not going there. Berna is keeping his distance. He knows the Aegis is still available. He's forced to use the Eclipse and the BKB, which means Lava, if they want to reinitiate, they're free to do so. Nothing's stopping them. Reaper's died. Goodbye, Brewmaster. Tabo's down. ZXCA also in trouble. Bye-bye to the Hoodwink. And Sexy Yogi, he's just getting turned into minced meat. No chance. The arena's not even needed. Balrogs will lose heroes left, right, and center, with Berna at least covering his own escape, but unable to have any impact. They're gonna lose at least one lane of Rax, if not two now. Oh, never mind. Lava, they don't care about last game. They want to finish now as well.
Now they're they know what they're doing now.
Yes,
It's
they learned.
safe. You have Vegas, you have BKB, you have your whole team behind you. It's okay.
Robotheta tries for the toss back, but again, Robotheta gets stopped. Robotheta, no BKB for 8 more seconds. The Phoenix still around here, can still use a Supernova. Robotheta's dead before the Supernova even comes out. The Luna joins him in the graveyard. Balrogs calls the GG. Lava will win game number 2 with a patient yet effective approach. They recover from that game 1 disaster.
Clean game by Lava. I mean, a couple mistakes on the beginning of the game. PA showing up too much and having the battlefield really delayed, but they managed to get the advantage when Balrogs just mistake with the Aegis that Tiny and Hoodwink was far away from Luna. They know how to recover the game, so props to Lava. And they were more patience this game. Like, just stand on the high ground, guys. Let's not rush things. Let's not go without vision. A really clean game by Lava. Really well played, by the way.
Did you expect this kind of game after seeing game 1? Like, I was very impressed they recovered this well. This is a really, really good mental reset by Lava.
It's okay, I think. They have good players, they know how to reset, they know what they're doing, and I think this game was a good proof of that. They just stand still on the high ground multiple times, just waiting, prove that they know what they're doing, and they are confident.
Okay. High praise for them. And obviously a team that stays together after TI, I think, after that performance as well. Not to flame, but it's a tough one. You know, they destroy you. You don't win a single game in the group stage, and they stick together. That shows mental fortitude, if anything. That shows a team that loves each other and a team that trusts each other. And we're going to have to see what the panel says, if they also trust Lava to win game 3, or if they think Balrogs can make a comeback. Thank you, Apple. Bowie, Lelis, you guys both went for Lava this time. You guys both were correct. Great job, by the way. Points for you. That's a pay raise for both of you. Bowie, Rayuur talked a lot about the patience of Lava and everything. Anything you'd like to highlight about their playstyle that you thought was like really impressive this game?
Yeah, I mean, they quickly identified the win condition, right? I think this time the carry that they picked on the side of Balrogs was not, the greatest matchup versus PA, so they were on a timer. They even got the lane of barracks. I actually agree with Rayuur a little bit in the sense of the Luna build. I feel like because he didn't fully commit to this like very powerful power spike on the butterfly satanic, or just the butterfly, I think that would really allow them to get maybe 2 lanes of barracks, and that could be enough of an advantage where they control enough of the map, get second row, win the game. They only went for 1, and then ended up like they didn't get enough to eventually end the game.
Liz, it's my favorite part of the panel. It's where you get to crap on Tiny. That game did not look at all impressive for Robotheta. Not really his fault. He just felt like he couldn't really do much in the mid game. Was that just a Necrophos, or do you feel like this natural progression of the Tiny mid pick?
I mean, I actually felt that what happened in the beginning of the game was pretty good for Dire. The Necro had like 2 deaths right mid, and like they were super forcing it, and it just ended up being pretty sloppy. I thought Balrogs actually played the early game pretty well, the way things went. I think this Mars was super sad, right? I think Luna had more denies than he had last hits. So I think it looked pretty well for Balrogs in the beginning of the game. But, you know, Tiny, he kind of just falls off. I think also that there was a pivot point where they had the Aegis, right? The Luna was in the enemy triangle. Then they started TPing heroes to catch a Mars that was in the triangle. I don't remember if it was Mars or Tusk. And
I think
then
the
they
Brew
lost
TP.
the Aegis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they lost the Aegis, then the supports bought back, and that was just really sad for them. I think they had the game there if they just controlled that area. They just forced them back in the high ground. But I think they just got way too horny. Like, they were ahead, they won game 1. They were owning the game. I thought they were actually going to win the game. But then they made like the small mistake of TPing heroes trying to catch heroes, and then your carry died with the Aegis. Then PA got to catch up, right? He was like 5k behind the Luna or something. Then he gets to farm like for 3 minutes, and then the game becomes a little bit hard, you know. But good recovery from Lava. I thought they maybe would crumble at that point. Honestly, like that team fight was actually pretty impressive. Like they actually managed to keep their calm. They came back.
Bowie, I wanna ask you about another pick in the draft, which we also saw having a huge impact. You talked about as well, the Phoenix, right? We said that they had no Phoenix counters. It was kind of a free Phoenix game. Do you feel like that was pivotal as well because it limited the amount of ways that Balrogs could take a fight, or do you think that any other 5 would have been equally as powerful once the PA gets online?
I think like the reason they lost the game is pretty much what Lele said. I think they lost their timing. Like Phoenix sure gets bigger and it becomes a problem because the Tiny falls off. He cannot burst people. Phoenix heals everyone up. But at the end of the day, like they still could have won the game besides the Phoenix. Like it just was kind of a symptom of a bigger problem or something else.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm an idiot, so I see Phoenix Egg doesn't go boom. That's good, right? But obviously, there's much more complexity to it, as Bowie mentions. Lilith, for this last match, would you like Balrogs to try a different opener this time? Like you talked about the Tiny not being. Let's not harp on the Tiny anymore. What's something else that could work with the Hoodwink that they like to run? Because the Sankin got banned last time. Is there any other offlaner they could run that could have that kill potential with a Hoodwink?
I mean, there's like the Mars and there's like Centaur and stuff. Like, let's see what's gonna happen next game, right? Because the order of the picks was the same in this and the first game. So maybe something's gonna change, and maybe they might get this hero first pick or something, right? They might just first pick Sand if they really want to, or they might just first pick Mars.
Yep.
Honestly, I would also just like Lava not to first pick this Mars hero. It just looked kind of awkward. Like they laned it with Tusk, and then the lane was just a disaster, you know. But maybe if they actually lane it with the real hero, like he can actually play the lane like the first game, it's okay. But in that game, it didn't look that good. I don't know.
Fair enough. I mean, what is funny about that is if you go at TI and you watch Thunder Awaken, Old Lava, that was exactly the spam the Spanish chat was saying as well. Stop picking Mars. Please, we beg you, Thunder, because that was the play every single time. And very similar to now, it was also a little bit underwhelming. We'll see what we'll see what Lava decides to do for this last game, or if Balrogs comes up with a different strategy. For now, this series is much sparser than we expected. As we go to a Game 3, stay tuned for some more SA Dota 2.